What happens was a 1-2 punch. The first one, I know I talked about it in our Skaven Beginner to Expert. Go watch that if you haven't. Which was the Skaven decided to expand their capital city with a giant destructive machine that worked a bit too well and caused entire mountain ranges to collapse. And the dwarfs live in mountains, and their underways are in the mountains. So that did some damage.
Just picturing, like, the first guy who ever heard, like, the rattling noise in his study with a newspaper, with, like, headline, "Elves suck," and he's just there with his cup of tea, and he's just, like, everything shaking, going, "What the hell?" and just bursts through
yeah, and then
study.
Green nuclear fire erupts throughout his house.
Yeah, poor guy.
The second thing was the lizardmen, you know, the Slan, the direct servants of the old ones themselves, looked at the planet and decided that these mountains needed to all be moved about 5 feet to the left. So they did so with magic, because Slan are busted. They just collectively moved the mountains a little bit over.
I'm picturing that same dwarf. He's just like rebuilt everything, his library, he's like, right, back to reading the newspaper. And then everything starts moving. Oh, for God's sake, could you give me 2 minutes?